2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. The downtown skyline illuminating the night here at our broadcast location, Memphis, Tennessee. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors. And then on Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston, where they'll take on the Celtics. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. With that being said, let's head to the sideline and our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. D.A.?
Thank you very much. Jaren Jackson Jr. is continuing in his father's NBA footsteps. Asked about that influence, Jaren said, just his heart for the game and tenacity. You have to be able to shoot and play defense because you don't want to be a liability. At the end of the day, my dad did all of that, and he won a ring. Kevin Jaren Jr. wants that last part, too.
I can see why, D.A., and I think he's well on his way. Thank you for that one. And Greg, with over a decade you had in the NBA, is there an opening night that you remember most?
Man, that very first time putting on that Knicks jersey. The game was in Orlando. I played 28 minutes, which was a lot for a rookie back then, and I'll never forget that night.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the three slot. And for the Grizzlies, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Bane in a two guard. And so off the tip, it's Utah. Morant against Conley. The pass to O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. Fires the three. That shot misses. And Memphis the other way now. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Driving in. And he slams it one-handed.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Outside Conley. High, arcing shot, and the layup is good.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Conley against Morant. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Conley. Here's Mitchell. A second chance effort. That shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Morant. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Mitchell outside. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got 5.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
Morant against Conley. And that one's good. Morant's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And one thing I love about Royce O'Neal is how decisive he is with the ball. When he catches, it's a quick decision, shoot, drive, or swing it.
And I also love how he attacks closeouts. Sometimes he's in motion, GA, before the pass even hits his hands. And once his feet are in the paint, He's an underrated decision maker.
Jackson with the bounce pass. Morant surveying the D. Going inside, and then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open, and that one's good. Mitchell.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And finished off by Morant.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Another shot. And Bogdanovich lays it in.
The effectiveness of Bogdanovich, able to work from anywhere and to get a good shot.
They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Gobert. Fast break. Here we go. Conley's shot is off. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Brooks outside. Adams outside. Pass to Bain. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Utah. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis.
Yeah, some history here, though. Of course, they won that first-round series in last year's playoffs and ended up sending them packing.
Now here is Conley. 5 points in the game. Mitchell wide open. And Utah another 3.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 10 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Conley the pass to O'Neal. Jazz passing it around. Passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Adams.
And a bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
There's the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. And here's Gobert. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lets it fly. Conley's shot is off.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
It's the rebound. Adams' shot is good.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Conley against Morant. Now here's Conley. D right on him. Ball's knocked loose. The 3. They get it back. Gobert. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Brooks outside. The feed now to Adams. Over Conley. Here's Jackson. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. And there's the drive. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Love the decision by Gobert. Finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Jackson with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Pass to Bain. This one for 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is O'Neal. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brooks. That shot off the mark. O'Neal with the defensive effort. To the paint. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
The offensive rebound. Adams' shot is off. Utah trailing here. Conley into the lane. Here's Morant. 10 points for him. Here's Bain. Gobert with the block.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go at the blocks.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And over his 4 years at TCU, Desmond Bain shooting 43% from long range. And Steve, he has not slowed down in the NBA.
The Grizzlies, can you believe, took him with the final pick of the first round in 2020. That's great value, getting a floor spacer with size that late.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The 4th spot held by the Jazz.
The way they shot the ball from the three-point line last year was sensational. It's a huge staple of their offense.
Memphis leading. Anderson finds Jones. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Well, they're past the game. Anderson with the ball. Clark outside. Pass to Melton. Five on the clock. Down low. And Anderson gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Pascal. Over Clark. They get it back. Here's Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focused, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Jones, the pass to Anderson. Memphis moving that ball around. Melton, the bounce pass. Here's Clark. And that one goes long. Jazz trail by 4. Gay, right side. Right side. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside, Jones. Here he goes. Some solid defense from Butler.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Whiteside, and the shot goes in.
Showing off his inside game. Whiteside looking good there.
There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Utah has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded now by Anderson. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Jones against Pascal. The pass to Tillman. He feeds it to Clark. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the 21st pick in 2019. Smitty, how did Brandon Clark fall that far?
You know, a lot of times when you play 4 years in college, I don't know, for some reason they think something's wrong with that. He was still tinkering with that form on his jump shot, but you look at his productivity at Gonzaga, I'm not surprised how effective he's been in the pros.
That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Marc Gasol is checked in for Tillman. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Now here's Gay. No points in the game yet for him. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Here's Clark. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Utah shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Pascal kicks to Butler. Pascal, the pass to Gay. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Pascal's shot is off. And for Memphis, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Melton. Pass to Clark. Anderson outside. From outside the arc. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot off that time. John Moran has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And such a great story. Royce O'Neal, undrafted out of Baylor, played all over Europe before catching on with the Utah Jazz as a hard-nosed defender.
Thinking back from where I started, overseas, summer camps, mini camps, to where I am now, just an honor being in the position that I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity. So, I can tell my story to the younger kids, just the journey, never give up.
And O'Neal starting in Utah the last few seasons, and Greg earning a long-term deal.
Yeah, a quality 3-and-D guy. Like he said, he never gave up, and even now continues to play with that same hunger.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Eric Pascal out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Cauley-Stein. It's stolen by Jones. With the drive. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 4-point Memphis lead.
The defense was nowhere to be found there.
Jones against Moutier. Poked away, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Marc Gasol. How he did last season. He was around 5 points a game last year. 4 rebounds and 2 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
Now here's Cauley Stein. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Takes the 13-footer. Moutier, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Williams attacking. Outside for Gasol. Jones, the pass to Anderson. No good from outside.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Passes it to Moutier. And here is Cauley Stein. Back to Moutier. Over Gasol. They get the rebound. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Cauley Stein.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
So both teams making some changes here. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Adams in the high post. He kicks it to Morant. And there's the drive. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Conley surveying the D. The pass to Cauley Stein. O'Neal with it. Shoots over Morant. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis leading by 4. Morant outside. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. Morant's got 14.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Cauley Stein kicks to Mitchell. Into the lane. Happy to see that one go in. He's shooting 4 for 10 with that basket.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
To the middle, and stolen by Bogdanovich. To the paint. Stolen away. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
The Jazz making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. And Mitchell drops them both. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by John Morant.
Because he attracts so much defensive attention, Donovan Mitchell often finds teammates all alone.
Morant against Conley. Out to Brooks. Over Bogdanovich. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the Jazz with possession here. Conley, the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Clock at 6. Lets it go. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. And the rejection by Jackson.
In this first half, he is really falling in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Offensive rebound. Adams. Gobert with the defensive effort. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Here's Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Jackson. Now O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Conley the pass to Mitchell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Brooks outside. Pass to Bain. Back to Brooks. Pass to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here to stop the drought. Here's Jackson. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Brooks against O'Neal. Dishes to Gobert. Conley against Brooks. Conley's shot is off. The Grizzlies shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. Here's Bain. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant against Conley. And they take the lead. Morant's got 16 points.
How about the touch on the floater? John Morant making it look too easy.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
And one thing about John Morant that can get lost in all the highlights, he is truly a gifted playmaker. Great vision, and he manipulates defenses to create openings for his teammates.
Let's not forget, he led the nation in assists his sophomore season at Murray State. His court sense and feel for the game are advanced, especially for a player his age.
With some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Dennis Smith in for Morant. Butler feeling out a bit. Passes it to Whiteside. Back to Butler. And the pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Utah gets it back. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses in close. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. On the wing, Brooks. Lobbed up there for Clark. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Mitchell passes to Whiteside. Bogdanovich with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Back to Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Bogdanovich dishes to Whiteside. Here's Azubuike. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
Memphis ball.
Memphis leading. Pass to Tillman. Brooks dishes to Clark. Down low. Here's Tillman. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Here's Butler. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Butler against Smith. Driving the lane, and Butler sends it back. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Pass to Azubuike. Can they get it? And the layup is up and in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Brooks outside. Passes it to Bain. Clock at 4. Here's Clark. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he dunks it down.
Well, you know Donovan Mitchell is a 2 guard, but he can play a little bit of 1. He also can create shots for others.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
It's time for defense.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Marcus Gasol is checked in for Tillman. Anderson comes in for Brooks. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Smith. Now, here's Melton. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Clark. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Let's go now.
Okay. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. 1:06 left to play in the first half. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Pascal, the pass to Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
And there's the pass to Anderson. Clark outside. Gasol looking around. Here's Melton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Utah the other way. Pass to Pascal. To the left side wing. Moutier with the bounce pass. With the fadeaway. It's Clark with the rebound. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. Right side Jones. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Softly drops in the floater. Jones has got 6 points.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now here's Gay. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tries from 16. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. With Coach Quinn Snyder, what has to happen in the second half?
Well, we got to keep getting stops and really just make plays. Make plays on the offensive end and be solid defensively. No magic.
It's a pretty simple game, right, Coach? Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 16 points and 1 steal. And he wasn't himself in that last contest, but tonight, he's really turned it around. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and they helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. The Jazz working the ball around now. That three off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Payne. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jacks up a three. Another miss by Utah.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Here's Payne, guarded by O'Neal. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That ball, nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got 14.
Wasting no time, Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Morant.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Morant against O'Neal. Inside. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Brooks. Driving in. Count the basket.
The sheer power at 220, maybe 230 to take the hit and complete the play. Dylan Brooks.
When you watch Dylan Brooks play, he's got some sandpaper to his game. Not shy about trading elbows.
I love those guys. You need these guys to win in this league. Willing to take the defensive challenge and put their bodies on the line to get stops.
One shot.
And that one falls for Brooks.
What makes Dylan Brooks especially valuable to a team, he's a competitor who you can count on to produce in the clutch.
Mitchell up top. Adams defending. The drive by Mitchell. Adams, some nice D.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. A 2-point game. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Bain, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
That's his second personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Desmond Bain. One shot.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
And the Jazz with possession here, trailing by 5. Conley finds Mitchell. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Here's Morant. And yes, it's good. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside Conley, going inside, and the rejection by Jackson. Here's Payne. Good D by Mitchell.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Has to Gobert. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Morant against Bogdanovich. Jackson, and the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his second basket of the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Utah calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
All right, look who's coming back to the court. Come on and get down for your Grizzlies.
And Utah making a change here. Whiteside's checked in. On defense, the Grizzlies. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Mitchell dishes to Whiteside. Mitchell looking it over. Pocket 6. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Conley against Morant. Floats one up. Moves back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Anytime you get as many points from the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going.
Take a break.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
That's good from Morant.
And coming out of high school, Ja Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
Both free throws good from Morant. And even though he played in an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past Ja Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
What tenacity from Mitchell on the drive, not letting anything trip him up.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
changes here for the Grizzlies. Tillman comes in for Adams, and Smith subbed in for Morant. Utah also making some changes as Azubuike's checked in, and it's Butler in for Mike Conley. Jackson against Mitchell, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. And after suffering that knee injury in the bubble back in 2020, Jackson worked his way back steep.
That's always one of the toughest parts of the game, dealing with serious injury when you're young. They're hoping he can remain healthy because he's a foundational piece moving forward.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
We've watched Jaren Jackson struggle with early career injuries, but despite the setbacks, he's continued to grow and become a stronger player.
That one misses.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Bogdanovich against Brooks. Passes to Whiteside. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Memphis leading by 8. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now the pass to Whiteside. Here's Mitchell. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Smith. It's deflected. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Utah. Azubuike's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here is Butler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Butler against Brooks. Pass to Smith. There's the dish to Jackson. And Whiteside sends it back.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Hassan Whiteside taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Whiteside.
Whiteside has to keep working on his free throw shooting. Teams have no problem putting him at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Brooks. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Smith. Good on both. Here's Jones. He's got 6. Pass to Melton. Bombed up there for Clark.
This is why so many were high on Clark there. I love seeing him be aggressive.
Jazz trail by 10. Gay kicks to Clarkson. Here he goes. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Jones, no luck. And it's good for 2. Clark's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones from outside. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Then for the Jazz, Cauley Stein comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And it's Moutier in for Butler. Utah's on defense. It's a 10-point game. Here's Anderson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal
Not
foul.
explosive at all. Kyle Anderson is crafty. Nice play to draw the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
A versatile swingman. Kyle Anderson's nickname is Slow-Mo for his methodical style of play.
And both free throws good for Anderson. Jazz trail by 12. Clarkson with the ball. Moutier passes to Clarkson. Here's Gay. Shot clock at 6. He kicks it to Moutier. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones looking for an opening. Passes it to Melton. Back to Jones. Over Pascal. Jones, no luck.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Cauley Stein passes to Pascal. Over Jones. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Pascal.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Anderson dishes to Clark. Over Gay. No good from Clark.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Gay passes to Pascal. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Pascal's got 4 points this quarter. Now, here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson. There's the pass to Clark. Back to Melton. Shoots over Clarkson. That one a little long. Jazz trail by 8. Over in the corner, Moutier. Pass to Gay. Back to Moutier. Another shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
The first one falls. Williams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Both free throws good from Moutier. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead early. Gasol finds Melton. Gasol trying to free himself up. Gets it to go. That one good for Melton. Melton's got his first 2 points of the night. Pascal against Williams. Pascal the pass to Gay. 35 seconds left here in the third quarter. 5 to shoot. Back to Pascal. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
A lost art in this game. Terrific bounce pass.
Now Melton. From past the arc. Drills it from outside. Melton's got 5. With 1 on the clock. No good that time. And so it's Memphis in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. A chance now to hear Coach Quinn Snyder talking to his team moments ago in the huddle.
Everybody keep shooting the ball. All right? Jumpers will go. All right? They come in flurries. You miss a couple, you make a couple, all of a sudden, bam, bam.
On to keep it fast and loose. Quinn Snyder asking his guys to stay aggressive on offense.
And you have to take the shots that the system is designed to create. If you don't, everybody gets bogged down, and that creates much bigger problems.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Taking a look at the Jazz. Gobert is out there with Willie Cauley-Stein. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Conley, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Gobert against Morant. Melton the bounce pass. With the shot. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Throwing his weight around in the painted area. Steven Adams doing damage.
Conley against Morant. Right side, Conley. Basket, good.
That's nice work. Stopping short of the rim. Just laying it over the top.
Morant dishes to Adams. Pass to Melton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
At the line for Memphis, D'Anthony Melton. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jackson, he's checked in for Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for Williams. And Utah with a change here, too. Bogdanovich is checked in. Melton hits them both. And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 9 points. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Gobert finds Clarkson. Hey, Steve, a second-rounder back in the 2014 draft out of Missouri, Jordan Clarkson with a productive NBA career.
Yes, Kevin, and he's always been a bucket. What has changed is the shot selection. A lot more threes and terrific free throw shooting, making him a great bench weapon.
And the first one drops.
And you know, Clarkson entering the league as a second-round pick, a little unsung for most of his career, but always seems to find a way to contribute.
He hits both from the stripe.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
It's Morant with the drive. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 7. Outside Conley. Clarkson outside. Passes it to Gobert. 4 on the shot clock. Over Morant. Another miss by Utah. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. On the wing, Brooks. Adams trying to free himself up.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Morant passes to Jackson. Out to Brooks. The tray. Jackson against Conley. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Gobert with the block. Bogdanovich against Jackson. O'Neal from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
And that one's good. Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Morant against Conley. Feeds it to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Jackson. And they get it back.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Morant.
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Gobert the pass to Conley, and the shot is good. 9 points for Conley.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's Morant, driving inside.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Utah calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Haynes checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Mitchell, he's checked in for the Jazz. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Brooks finds Morant over Conley. And it's Morant missing. Jazz trail by 8. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert trying to get open. It's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here's Mitchell. Crew on the 14-footer. Here's Morant. Kicks it to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Over O'Neal. Misses off the left iron.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
He dishes it to Mitchell. Outside Conley. There's the feed to Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
Shooting for Utah, Rudy Gobert at the line for 2.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
In this era of stretch bigs, many traditional centers have struggled, but Rudy Gobert just continues to thrive at both ends.
And Gobert drops them both. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Jackson. Over Conley. Jackson, that's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Conley against Morant. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams is... Here's Bain for by Conley. Bain with the bucket. And now it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. A 3-ball. The offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Morant outside. Here's Jackson. Yep, that one goes in there. 9 points for Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Mitchell passes to Conley. Looking to end his cold spell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Bain. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Jackson finds Morant. Here's Bain. Clock at 6. Here's Jackson.
You have to give major credit to the hustle of Gobert. He really goes all out on D.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. The shot, no good. Morant with some nice D. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Gobert with the defensive effort. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Conley against Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one's on Morant.
Mike Conley is very crafty. He can bait a defender into getting a little too physical with him.
You look at Mike Conley's game, just a steady floor general and deadly accurate as a shooter.
And Greg, I'm not sure he gets enough credit for how he competes on the defensive side. At 6'1", he's given up size on a nightly basis, but he won't let you pick on him. He gets after you.
And that one falls for Mike Conley.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
And Conley drops them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Morant against Conley. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
Second team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies, Ja Morant. Shooting 1.
One shot.
That's good from Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Good on the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Conley finds Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Morant. O'Neal misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Passes it to Morant. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Over O'Neal. Jackson misses. Jazz trail by 8. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Takes it inside. And Adams sends it back.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Here's Gobert. Now, here's Mitchell. 4 on the clock. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mitchell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Woo! Look at the strength of Donovan Mitchell, able to fend off defenders and make these difficult finishes.
And it's Morant missing.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Memphis leading by 6. Floats it up there for Morant. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
That's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Here's Mitchell. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Morant against Conley. Here's Bain. O'Neal with the rebound. Conley with the 3. Up again. That's another rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass.
Stepping up big, Gobert showing why he's considered a cornerstone for this franchise.
It's Morant with the drive. Good work defensively by Conley. The Jazz on offense. 6-point game. Good! And now they trail by just 4. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant passes to Bain. Teardrop shot, and that's 2 points on the way.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
And the Jazz call time here. They're trailing by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth.
Come on and get back for your Grizzlies.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Conley.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had it open, he's taken it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mitchell. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead early, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for Memphis, John Morant. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Utah calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Another miss by Utah. Morant outside. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you. So
you all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.